Hey guys, so today I am continuing on with my top 10 series and I'm doing my top 10 Zoya nail polishes. Like I said in my OPI video, there might be a little bit of overlap because I did just do these a year ago and my favorites are generally my favorites for a while, but there are some new ones, so I will get right into it. The first one that I have is Posh. This is from the Matte Velvet collection. This is a matte red. It's not a fully matte red, it's like if you took a shimmering red and made it matte, that's what this is. This looks a lot darker in the bottle than it applies on the nail. It applies super, super bright, really pretty on the nail. It's really gorgeous when it's matte, but it like comes alive when you top coat it. And I know that's kind of pointless to take the matte velvet and put a top coat on it, but it looks amazing with a top coat. Like, it's really bright and fiery and beautiful. I don't know if those are still on the website. I know they were released and then they were discontinued and then they were super popular and then they re-released them and everybody freaked out. I don't know if they're still there, but if they are, I would suggest getting this one. If not, I know you can find them on Amazon because I found a few of them on Amazon before they re-released them. This one might have been one of them actually, but this is absolutely gorgeous. The next one that I have is Cheetah, and this is a pixie dust. Like I've said before, I know everyone is over textures. I will never be over textures. I think they're the greatest thing ever. And this one is by far my favorite. I really like this on my toes. I really like this on my fingernails. It is kind of a creamier texture, and it's completely opaque in one coat. And so this is like the perfect grab-and-go polish. It doesn't stain, so you don't need a base coat. It's textured, so you don't need a top coat, and it's a one-coater. And texture polishes generally dry a little bit faster as well. So absolutely amazing. I have yet to buy a backup of this. I don't know if it's on the website anymore because the textures, the pixie dust polishes were all discontinued, but I know they were selling off the stock that they had. So yeah, you will probably be able to find this on Amazon or eBay. I don't know if you'll be able to find it on the Zoya website though. The next two kind of just go hand in hand. These are my two favorites of Zoya. Has these scattered holographics. I think they're probably like some of their more popular colors. There are I think there's four altogether, 4 or 5. There's 5 altogether, but these two are my favorites. The purple is Aurora and the blue is Dream. These are super pretty jewel tone blue and purple colors, but they have this scattered holographic glitter in it, but they don't apply like a glitter and they don't remove like a glitter. They are super, super smooth to apply. They are not gritty once they dry down, and they're not hard to take off, but yet they're packed with this scattered holographic glitter. So I don't know how they do this, but this is amazing, and I need a dark green in this formula. Need it. So that is Aurora and Dream. There's also a red, there's like a reddy purple kind of burgundy color, and then there's a black as well, but these two are my favorites. Next up we have Robyn. This is a beautiful like sky blue cream. This was my first Zoya polish ever, so it's a little nostalgic from that, but it's also an amazing bright blue cream. It took me a really long time to say that correctly. This has a really good formula, and it's, like I said, super, super bright. So this was my first Zoya polish, and I forget whose swatches I saw, but it was like glowing in the swatches that I saw, and I've always gravitated towards blues anyway. And this kind of started it for me though, but this is an amazing blue. It should still be available on the website. I think that's like a staple in a Zoya collection. The next one is a little bit more recent. This is, by recent I mean like a year, it's a year old. This is from the fall collection last year, and this is Sansa. There were two, there was Ignite and Entice. I think Ignite was the shimmers. This is a deep bluey purple with a ton of gold shimmer in it. It's a really dark, really vampy color. It might look like a black with gold shimmer until you get into direct sunlight, then you'll be able to see that it's a purple, but this is amazing. Gorgeous polish. I didn't really hear much about this when it first came out, but it really stood out to me in that collection as a favorite, so I really, really like that one. I have two from the Natural Satins collection, and I was originally only going to pick one, but I couldn't decide between these two because these were both absolutely amazing. The first one is Brittany, and this is kind of a, it's like a taupey purple, or taupey pink, I mean. It's a pink color. It's almost like a pastel pink with a little tinge of like a taupe in it. It's really, really beautiful, and it looks really good on my skin tone, which is why I like it so much. When I was swatching these, it stood out to me like beautiful. The next one I think just cut me. The next one is Sage, and this is a sage green, and it also has that satin finish. I think that's what helps make it look so like clean and nice, is that satin finish too. My bottle's chipped, so it's really sharp, and I seriously just cut myself on it. But this is a gorgeous, very, very unique color and a very, very unique finish too. These are, they don't have any shimmer to them, so adding a top coat is just going to add gloss. It's not going to add anything special to the actual polish. But you obviously don't have to wear them satin if you don't like that finish, but I really like that finish, and I think that's what makes the polishes for me. The next one that I have is Harper, and I actually didn't realize how much I liked this until I was pulling out polishes to wear for my summer favorites for this year, and I was like, this is a really nice summer color, and I pulled it out and I put it on, and it's just amazing. It has a lot going on. It's kind of a jelly curly pink with some iridescent glitter in there, and then there's also some gold shimmer that runs throughout it, but it doesn't look like there's as much going on in the bottle as it does once you put it on the nail. This was from the Bubbly collection from summer 2014. There were quite a few polishes like this, like different colors with the same kind of iridescent glitter and shimmer in them. This was the most opaque in that collection. A lot of the other ones were like very, very sheer jellies, and they're kind of worked better as layering polishes, but this one was a little more of a curly. It was a little bit creamier in the base, and so it was able to build up on its own. Gorgeous polish. It really stands out once you get it on the nail. It looks so much more multi-dimensional, I guess, on the nail than it looks in the bottle. The next one that I have is Serafina, and I picked this up in the 3 free sale. It's one that I never picked up, but I've always like kind of looked at. This is like, I picture it like it's like alien-y. It's so ethereal, and it's this it's like this gray silver. It's not a silver, it's not a gray. I don't know what to call it. It's not a metallic. I mean, it doesn't come off metallic to me. I really don't know how to describe this color, but it reminds me of like what you picture like a 1970s alien movie, like your alien, your silvery alien suit. And I don't know, this is just an amazing polish. Like I said before, I don't know how to describe this. I'll just have to put in a swatch picture. I can just tell you that it's like a silvery gray, but other than that, I really don't know. It's like if you were to take pearlescence, but instead of pearly, it's silver, and add it, I don't know how to describe it, but it's gorgeous. So that is Serafina. So those are my top 10 Zoya nail polishes. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.